Good evening, traders. It's almost 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday. I'm still awake. I don't think I'm going to sleep this evening. There's too much action going on in the markets. First thing I'm looking at is the Japan Nikkei index, currently trading at 8,605, down 10%. At one point, it was down over 15, almost 15%. Currently down 1,015 points, hitting a low today at 8,223. Now, a lot of the selling has continued ever since the Prime Minister came out earlier and said that the news is still negative because of the comments about the radiation and all the nuclear reactors that are offsetting. The problems are still ongoing. If you currently are invested in any of the world markets, including ours, you need to really step back and press the damage control button and really analyze this situation. I do not believe that the selling is done. Now, in order for the Japan market to catch a bid, they're actually going to have to intervene. And if anything else happens, like the news getting worse at all, they might have to halt this once again and turn the circuit breakers on like they did just about 8 hours ago. Looking at a longer time frame of the Nikkei 225 index, back here between 1970 and 1990, there was a huge surge and an asset bubble in the creation before topping out at around a 38,000 high. Ever since then, we've been in a constant decline in this market, and that's why we continue to be in a deflationary era when it comes to looking at this particular indice. And that's why everyone continues saying that the country is in a constant recession / depression. Now, the death toll, they said, is over 2,500 people right now, and I feel bad, and my heart and prayers go out to all the people in Japan. They said that over $700 billion has left the market during this time of selling. And as the news wasn't bad enough, now you have this much capital leading a already descending economy. This isn't good news, guys. And you see, this is where we're currently trading right now. And you see, we have a double bottom that we put in between 2004 and 2008. And that's why a lot of people are coming out thinking that this is a buying opportunity. Personally, I don't see where this could be a buying opportunity right now. I'm not saying we will not get to this point, because things can only go down so far before the government starts intervening. So right now we just have to sit on the sideline. Taking a look at the futures of the Nikkei 225, which got halted a few hours ago. They opened them back up. When they halted them, they were down 1,000 points, 10%. And when they opened back up, we're down about 8% now, 750 points. Switching to our markets, we're looking at the E-mini S&P 500 futures right now. We sold off all the way down to our key level at 1253. Also, we have another pivot level at 1255, and remember, 1257, right where we got this little bounce, is where the 100-day moving average is. This entire section, including going to 1250, will be a section that we look to buy on bounces as long as we're holding above this with a strong tape. Now, if you're still long this market, my suggestion would be on any bounce that we get tomorrow, if it's up to 1267.5, maybe even 1270, you might want to look to start taking profits and just take a step back. And you really want to have a lot of capital when the selling's done. We're looking around the 1220 level to be where we want to start getting long and taking advantage of this. Right now, all I'm doing currently is day trading. That's just my opinion, guys. I wouldn't want to be taking any new overnight positions, because when the news could change on a daily basis, you could really get hurt in this environment and lose a lot of your money that you've worked so hard to get. Now we're looking at the Dow Jones futures, down 238 points, 2%. and the 100-day moving average is at 11,624. We came all the way down to 11,607. That was the low. That was a little above our 11,601 pivot level, but you could have took that long and rode it all the way up. Remember, 11,700 is a psychological level. Any whole round number you need to watch in any index, and right now these are going to be essential for the Dow. Now tomorrow the cash index is going to gap down pretty heavily, and pretty much everything's going to be down, so you guys need to be ready for that. If you're day traders and you watch this video before the open, look at stocks in pre-market that have gapped down the most, maybe 5 to 10%, and make sure they have strong balance sheets, they beat on earnings in the previous quarter, and they have strong guidance going into the forward year. Good luck trading, everyone. Be careful tomorrow. Only take a trade if it's a perfect setup, and have a good evening.